at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the USC Trojans. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you step onto the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting 2 Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a 3rd Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So Tennessee's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. They're working that left side. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Making the adjustment. Looking for space. It's Wiley. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. To the ground. He's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those choke plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Gets the back moving. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Out wide left, it's Wiley. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the move. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to...
Touchdown, Southern Cal! Fit it in the window for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And they tacked on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They give it to him first time this season for the transfer. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just...
Oh, he found a space on the right. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. He now has 53 yards rushing for him now. What a drive to kick off the new season. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Volunteers! A great catch and run for 6.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was. And
he's got room. And he's still running after the move. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Set of downs going up top. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Rush right in his face. He'll try to do it himself. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
This quarterback's showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because first down he got sacked, second in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the first down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this third down manageable now. Let's see if he can make another play here and keep his offense on the field.
They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the play on third down.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Play action on first down. He's taking the shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Hey, man, guys, we talked about this one coming in. Like, this matchup on the outside is going to go a long way in determining the game. This is really good on really good. And so far, obviously, the DB wins. It's 1-0 DB. Nice job playing the football, playing coverage on the outside, not giving up the big play. I have a feeling, guys, though, that ain't the last time we're going to see this matchup.
Running inside, it's Davis. Defense all over him. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, up rushing the quarterback, you bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
With the catch, it's Napier. Smashes ahead. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Drops back on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wide out set, trips right. Making the adjustment on the play. Second down, gonna throw it. Throws to the wide out. He makes the catch. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. A first down run on the doorstep. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown USC. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. On the move from inside his 5. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Fresh setter down's going to the air. He's got the tight end. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hotter.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
The Volunteers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Plows his way ahead. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Volunteers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Anderson. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wide receiver comes in motion. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw one first. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
They don't need a bunch on second down. after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. There's no question this team is reeling, down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Rush is on, and it's a sack.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the ball with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
22. Booster. Q. Squid. Move. Go.
Wants to go up top on second down. Out wide right, it's Jackson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28.
Booster.
From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Vols line up to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Sells the run, wants to pass. Right side, it's Miller. Quick step and go. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blow.
Touchdown, Trojans! He got it back corner of the end zone. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to Davis. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. He's up to 57 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Volunteers want to move quickly. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got his man on the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, and maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
And the Volunteers can really attack on this second and short. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Back to pass on second down. Got it. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Vols, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running the red zone, it's Davis. Nowhere to go.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught over the middle, it's Davis. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. The corners are walked up tight. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Out wide right, it's Matthews. Touchdown Vols! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That was a big touchdown for them, too, because they're still trailing. They've got a lot of work ahead of them here in the second half, but I think that's going to give them a lot of confidence now going into halftime. I can't wait to see what they do here in the second half.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our wraparound with Clemson, taking on the number 16 team, the Virginia Cavaliers. And it's the Tigers who are rewarded for feeding their star.
Got a little room. He's going to get loose. touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Not much coaches love more than finding points on special teams, and that 94-yard touchdown return gave it to them. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. A little release to the back. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Drops back on 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Shakes off the defender. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
From the gun, it's Riley. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get it through the air. Right side, it's Bowman.
Man, what a big catch on 3rd down. Going up, catching the football, understanding where you're at, now getting a fresh set of downs. Nice play by the receiver.
The Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go. Ready? Shift. Go!
Fresh setter downs going to the air. That's caught. It's Bowman. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. The play fake. He's got it. Lowers those pads. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Southern Cal. On to attempt to try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Powers through the defender. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Drives inside. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy has had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. What a way to set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with the pick. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all this stupid...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down to the air. Fires to the middle. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Missed the connection on second. Now looking at a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Gordon. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. They'll ride him again. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Comes down, it's Staley. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Quick give. It's Riley. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Left side is Bowman. Could not make his way to the corner. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play.
95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Jet. Where did he go?
They want to throw it. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
The Trojans with the 1st and 10.
Red 18. Ready, go.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Turns up, it's Riley. Taken down.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man. Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So when he drops to throw and that ball comes out, you should break as soon as his hand separates from the football. He does, sees the running back in the flat, runs up, and makes sure he gets no yards after that catch.
2nd and long here. Quarterback changing the play. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Firing for the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And it's been fun to watch this QB execute today because he's shown you a little bit of everything. He's shown you the fastball. He's shown you the changeup, the ability to throw to all parts of the field, and he's still taking shots. Even after having 4 touchdowns, you can tell they feel confident in him. He's confident, and he's...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Trojans will punt this one away. Looking for room. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
That's reeled in. It's Baker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Second down, going to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
Wants to go up top on second down. Caught, it's Staley. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Motion from the wide receiver. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's caught. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Volunteers racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Out wide right, it's Hardy. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Caught. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Wants to pass. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. What a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. A quick pass to the left. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Right side, it's Hardy. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Ball's at the 27, his offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. They'll move the wide receiver. Needs it here on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
Well, it's been that kind of day for the offense, and this quarterback specifically, they've had their chances. They've had opportunities throughout the course of the game to get some pitches and catches and make some explosive plays, just not able, though, to hook up. And you saw it on that 4th down play right there. They're trailing by a lot of points because those are the throws you've got to make if you're going to win games like this, and they just have not been able to get it done.
Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. The option, he'll keep it. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long.
Blue 22, blue 22. Go, go.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And the Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.